Hello guys, welcome back, and today we are reacting to another creepypasta known as Suicide Mouse, or Suicide Mouse.avi. Now this is about Mickey Mouse, of course. I think it's set back in 1929 or 1931, but it was actually made in 2009. I don't know. But yes, this is actually my favourite creepypasta of all time. Because it's the most believable one. I mean, it actually looks like it came from the 1930s. But let's be honest, it's not that hard to animate Mickey Mouse. An old-fashioned Mickey Mouse at that. With no colour, walking back and forth in a loop. But anyway, let's begin. Suicide Mouse, also known as Suicide Mouse.avi, is a black and white cartoon featuring a loop animation of the Disney character of Mickey Mouse. Wait, let me just get the screen. Walking along with several buildings, accompanied by an eerie music. This video cuts to black for several minutes and returns with distorted video and loud screaming at the end. Alright guys, that's the end. I'm joking. Origin. The video was uploaded by YouTuber Neck1 on November 5th, 2009. That came with a long story about a fabricated backstory about the animation. The description gives out animation information. I don't know why I said animation. And other details about the animation. Neck1 started off with a question. So do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? Status deceased. The animated footage began with Mickey Mouse walking with a morose expression, however with no soundtrack. But soon things began to change. Sound starts to play in the background. It begins with rhythmic tapping, then what the source describes as a murmur. It wasn't a language, but more like a gurgled cry. Okay. As the volume and intensity of the murmur increased gradually, the background begins to shift in surreal and irrational ways, bending and twisting into a nightmare landscape, and then Mickey's expression began to morph into an obscene sneer. By the 7th minute, the gurgled cry becomes an anguished scream, and Mickey's face continues to warp into a rictus of horror, his eyes and mouth enlarging, while buildings around him began to crumble, collapse, and burn all around him. By the 8th minute of the footage, Mickey is running frantically, his face twisted into a horror visage, while the screaming reaches a painful pitch. The reel cut then cuts to the large smiling Mickey logo, typically shown at the beginning and at the end of Disney's vintage one-reel cartoons. Alright, so that was quick. So I will actually be reacting to Suicide Mouse, like an actual video. Most likely a popular one. So yeah, I'll see you then. Well, I found like a whole collection of like different animated ones. I'm probably gonna go with the most infamous one though. It was this one. There we go. Sorry if the video is like extremely laggy or low quality. Alright, I found a better one. nostalgia. So yeah, obviously I remember this. This is like childhood memories coming back. I know this isn't the original version. This is like a recreated one. I mean, obviously, there's like logos on the video. Gorix videos, Gorix. Now, there is another version which is good and more realistic than this. But it doesn't show the whole thing. Like, it only shows like the first part. It's just like where Mickey's walking. And that's it. So, yeah. And also, this is the first version I've ever seen. But yeah. I know this isn't very accurate to the story, but yeah. I think it is the most famous one. So yeah. I think it's just going to be like this for a while, so... Now... I have heard that the reason why Mickey's doing this is probably because Minnie cheated on him or something. Don't know how true that is. Now the screen's gone black. And now we wait. I mean, I could do a ranking of all different versions of Suicide Mouse. That would take a while, but yeah. Alright, there we go. Now, I know that this mod, this creepypasta basically got revived by FNF. Like, if FNF didn't, Friday Night Funkin', if that game didn't make a mod on Suicide Mouse, it would have probably stayed dead. I mean, there are several mods now, but I'm pretty sure it started with Sunday Night Suicide. No. Yep. I mean, obviously I know... Oh, you smile. Obviously I know these are just sound effects that you can publicly find. But back then, like, when I was like 10 years old, this is horrifying. Because I actually thought this was a real lost episode, made by Disney. Now he's grinning. Now, in this I know he's holding a syringe. Honestly, this is pretty nostalgic for me. I know I've said that already. Well, now his eyes are white. He's developed cataracts. The scream's coming. Yep. Beautiful. I mean, I think in the original Suicide... Wait, hold on. I think in the original Suicide Mouse creepypasta, Mickey's eyes fall off and then his grin gets much longer and wider. So this is a bit inaccurate. And also the background, I think, warps. Alright, here we go. Now I think this is where he turns even creepier. Now I will actually be reacting to another one after this. It's only short, I think. Yep, there we go. I think I last saw this a few months ago. So not that long ago. I mean, it's kind of goofy now, but when I was younger, this was traumatizing. I actually thought it was cursed, like Disney was evil. But yeah. Oh. It kind of looks like a sword, but I think it's a syringe. Wait, is he an Wait, was that demon character an actual character from Disney? Or... I think he's supposed to be Satan. No? Okay, we'll wait till the end. Well, that was certainly interesting. Now we will check out another version, so just bear with me. Okay, this one looks more convincing. Right. Yep. Alright, here we go. To be fair, the music also sounds more realistic as well. It's not horrible. It's more disturbing though. I kind of want to read the comments. Okay. Insert goof. Alright. No way someone said BFDI in a Suicide Mouse video. BFDI Force. Alright. I think this one's more accurate. I think. Alright. Sorry, back to the creepypasta. Yep. Where? Wait, how old is he? Alright. Alright. I like how it's a bit more of a brownish background. Well, it's like browny and white instead of black and white, which makes it feel even older. Wait, how long does this go? Oh wow, okay. Alright, here we go. Pardon? I'm sorry. What was that scream? I could have sworn that came from a video game or something. I don't know the name of it though. But that defo comes from a game. Or if not, it just sounds like someone's constipated. Anyway. Oh, now he's walking backwards. Oh. Well, that's nice. Now he's in the void, I think. I mean, technically this is kind of more accurate. You can tell it's fake though. Because let's be honest, if they actually made a Mickey Mouse Lost episode in the 20s or 30s, I don't think anyone would have the mind to do this, where Mickey just basically becomes Slender Man. It would probably be in a more comical way or something, or more realistic, rather than this. But anyway, and also, this is getting a bit annoying, the screech. Yay! Aww. Hey kids, did you enjoy that episode? Did he scar you for life? But imagine though, watching Steamboat Willie or something, or a Mickey Mouse cartoon, and then this episode shows up. I mean, obviously a kid's gonna think it's real. They're gonna think it's a real Mickey Mouse episode. So it would actually scar a kid for life. I suppose watching this at 3 AM, in the dark, no one else beside you, yeah, that might be a tad bit creepy. But still. What? Oh my. Thank you. Thank you very much. I mean, I could play the F&F mod, but I'm absolutely dog shit at F&F, so... yeah, fair enough. Well, that's all I'm going to do today, and if you enjoyed this video, you're more than welcome to like and subscribe. But if you don't want to, then don't. It's up to you. Now, my next Creepypasta video will likely be coming out next Wednesday. And, yeah, probably Dead Bart. Dead Bart, yeah, I'm pretty sure. But, yes. Have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. But, yes, goodbye.